All right, so I was trying to, learn more about context action service, and I was reading about it and all the functions and events for context action service, and binding actions and unbinding actions, and like I realized that if I were to bind an action for the player to run using context action service, and I wanted that player to stop running when they let go of, let's say, control or shift, for instance, right? Um, they like I would want the walk speed to go from, like, I don't know, 20 to 15 or 16, right? But then I was like, okay, so, but I also want them to not be able to run when they're getting hit. So let's say a player hits another player, right, or another player hits the client, right, and then it adds, like, I don't know, like a hit mark or a hit tag on them. I want the script to unbind that that action, the run action. I don't even know if, like, using context action service for running is efficient, but yeah, that's what I wanted it to do. So I was like, okay, let me just find an event that basically fires when an action is unbinded, right? And I couldn't find that. The only really events that context action service had were tool equipped and tool unequipped, which returned the tool that was equipped and unequipped. And there wasn't anything that fired when a function has been unbinded. So yeah, I was just like looking for like a good like hour, but I couldn't really find anything on YouTube or the wikis or whatever. So what I did ended up coming up with was that I could just use the you can just use Bindable Events, which fires an event. Fires the event with the parameter of whatever action was unbinded every time you unbind it. So I'm gonna try to code that, and I guess you can just watch me. I'm really just doing this mainly for myself, so I can remember if I ever forget how to do this. But yeah, I was also like, why not share it with you guys? So let's start off here. I'm gonna start out by referencing context action service. So local cas equals game get service context action service, right? Okay, context action service. And now we're gonna do this is services, and we're gonna do, I like just and then I think I want to do functions next, or variables first. Variables, right? So local player equals game get service players dot player dot local player, and then you can do local character equals player dot character or player dot character added weight. I want to make sure I get that player variable correct, the variable name, right? And now let's add that function. We're gonna do local, let's add the function name or action name, local run action equals run. This is a constant, so I guess I just do run action equals run, right? And first we're gonna do local run function equals function switch, right? If switch, then and else, and then basically this function, this function is responsible for handling a player running, right? All right, so if switch, then you want to set the characters humanoid. So basically this under this conditional is the player is running, and under this conditional is the player is walking, right? Or not really walking, but the player has stopped running, right? Yes. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do character, wait for child, humanoid. We're gonna be referencing humanoid twice, so I'm not gonna make it a variable. So walk speed equals 20, and then print we are running. And then for walking, you're gonna change the character's walk speed to 16, and then we are walking. If I reference something more than 2 times, that's when I make it a variable. But I'm only doing this 2 times, so I'm not gonna do that. Ooh, I actually might make it. Oh no, that's fine. Okay, that's cool. All right, so this is gonna be a core function. I don't even know if that's like, but that's what I like to name them. They're gonna have local action handler equals function, and then we have 3 parameters three parameters. So we have action name, then we have input state, and then we have input object, right? So bring this back. This function is responsible for handling action I don't know if you can use the same one for multiple things, but let's just see how this goes. So this function is responsible for handling action events. Is that what it? ContextActionService. I mean, yeah, I think it's an event, or yeah, I guess for handling action events, right? We're gonna do if action name equals run action, then right, we're gonna have this here. So if the action is the run action, right? I can't even. Wow. Okay, the run action, right? So now we're gonna do if input state equals enum dot input states dot begin, then we're gonna do run function, and we're gonna do true. We're gonna do else if input state equals enum dot user input state dot end, then we're gonna do run function false. Gotta make sure we have a double equals, because that's the I forgot what it's called. It's conditional something, but I don't remember. I don't remember what it was called. Alright, so we're having I don't know what that was about, but okay, we fixed that. Alright, so basically once the key is down, we signal the run function and begin running. No, not the signal. Once the key is down, I was right. Okay, we signal. Okay. And then once the key is up, we signal the wrong function. And begin walking. So this basically simulates holding when you're holding it down, releasing, right? Cool. So I think that's really it. And let us have the bindings. So I think I'm gonna put this in under miscellaneous. So miscellaneous, I'm gonna do because I don't really know what this would be. I'm gonna do CS that or dot bind. Is it action, or is it just like bind? There you go. I don't know. Is it bind? Okay, bind action, right? We do action name, run action, and then the function that we're binding it to is gonna be action handler. False, not creating a button, and then I don't know what the other one. Oh, that's it, right? Yeah, there's only three arguments. Okay, and let us see if this works so far. Hopefully, don't run into any problems. Oh wait, we never gave it a key code, so let's do enum.keycode dot, and we're gonna do control left control. Let's see. So if I have this, and then okay, so we are running and then we are walking. You can see how it speeds up and then we stop. Okay, so that is it. That is the running. Let's add one more variable. We're gonna add a debounds just to prevent any stupidness. Debounds equals false, and then we're gonna have if debounds, then return end debounds equals true, and then debounds equals false, right? And then this function called action handler is a helper function. Okay, all right. And I think it's a helper function. It should be a helper function, or it could be another. Yeah, I think it's help because it's literally just helping the bind action. It's helping the binding and then just detecting whether it's being held or not held. I think I would because this one is, I named this one a core function because this is actually the actual running function. So yeah. All right. So yeah, that's the thing. So where the bindable events come in is when we are forced to unbind that action. So for example, let's make a part that adds a Boolean value. Okay. So that Boolean value is going to be what? Hurt tag. I'm just call it hurt tag, right? And it doesn't matter if it leaves it true. I just like sending it to true. It doesn't really matter. Let's add a script, and then in that script, we are going to do something. So it should be a service script, not a local script. All right, and then we're gonna do p equals script.parent, right? I'm getting the habit of always doing this. So local add tag equals function, and then hit if hit.parent find first child humanoid, then local tag equals instance.new. What is it? Oh, no. Local tag should just be script.bin. No, or p.bin, sorry, hurt tag clone. Tag.parent equals hit.parent. Parent. Dang. Alright. If hit.parent find first child tag hurt tag equals false, then just do hit.parent. So if basically we don't find that hurt tag inside of the character we added, right? And then we're also gonna let's have a thing here, okay? Hit list equals this or whatever, right? False. And not hit list table.find hit list, and then we're gonna do hit.parent, then We're gonna do table.insert, hit list, and then hit dot parent, and then we're gonna do task.delay. So was it in 3 seconds function. We're gonna do hit list, hit dot parent. Okay, so if not, how about this? If not, hit list, and then we're gonna do hit dot parent, because then it'll be easier. So now we're gonna do yeah, equals true, basically we're indexing. Okay, so it's true. Okay, or equals nil. Actually, that's when we're deleting it. This is where we said it's true. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna have events p.touched connect, and we're gonna connect add tag, no parameters. Okay. Let's do print we were tagged or touched. So what's that part? I'm gonna put the thing right next to it because I don't want to do all that walking. Let's play. And now if I touch this, we were touched. Okay, cool. So you can also add like, let's add a debounds. So db equals false, or equals false. If db nice, if db then and db equals true. This is like a cooldown, by the way, if y'all didn't know. I like a wait one. And we're gonna do print we tagged the boy, right? So hopefully prints both. Does not print both. Okay, so if hit.parent firing first child humanoid, so we're just not tagged at all. If hit.parent firing first child humanoid, then print this is a human. If hit.parent firing child her tag equals nil. Okay, and not okay. Print he's a fresh specimen. I can't spell. Please don't crucify me. Art. Okay, so we tagged the boy. Got you. So I think I just had to change it from false to nil because it makes sense. Okay, so now we're tagged, right? And I guess it should delete it, and we should be, yeah, there we go. Okay, yep. So we were touched. This is a human. We can't tag me yet because it's still in there, but now I should be able to. Nope, not yet. Not in 3 seconds yet. Nope, just can't tag me at all then. Oh, because we haven't deleted it. That's why. Yeah, that's good. So we're gonna do just that, and then let's add a deleting. So game.debris add item tag in 3 seconds. Okay. So yeah, that's the thing. So now we can go back here in the events, and we can do character dot child added connect function, and to connect that function, we're gonna send the parameter object, right? If object dot name equals heart tag, then we would want to do cast unbind action run action, right? So yeah, this is where I meant. So this is basically gonna be like our damaging, like we're taking damage from this part, right? And now we should stop running. So that means that once we're taking damage, we're trying to run, it shouldn't be able to run again. But the problem with this that I was looking here, I think I got to this point, right? And I was looking like, hey, how can I find a way to just tell when a function is being unbinded? But I couldn't. So like, let me show you the glitch I'm talking about. If I were to make the walk speed like, let's say 40, right? And now it'd be touched, it would unbind the action, and like I'll still be running because I can't unrun. You know what I'm saying? So look, so if I'm running and I stop running, right? Running and I stop running. See how it's printing? Now look, I'm gonna touch this, and then it's gonna like just maybe keep running. I can't stop. Look. No. Okay, wait. I didn't see. Look. See, now I'm still running, even though like I let go. See, that's the glitch. So basically, to fix that, what we can do here is right. What we can do here is yeah, is a bindable event. So basically, we have the bindable event we place inside of here, right? And we call this unbind event. Now we're gonna do under all maybe under this. I think under this should be fine. Yeah. So local unbind event equals script dot unbind event. Okay, or unbind event. Okay. So now, what we would do is we would have to so we would have to actually move events higher than this, or where is it? Where do we unbind the event? Here, right? Okay. So we'd have to put that here. So we're gonna do unbind event dot event connect function. Right, we're gonna do action. Right, we're gonna do if action equals run action, then what we would do is that we would just make ourselves walk. So we would just call the actual function for it, and then we would do false, run action false. So now the action is unbounded, we can't run again, and we're actually walking now instead of just glitched and stuck at the running position, if that makes sense. So now we have that event. That's like our little listener. Okay, so now we're going to basically fire that here where we unbind the action. We're going to do unbind event fire, and then you're going to do what is it? We're gonna do run action. So we're essentially creating our own event, if that makes sense. So since we don't really have an unbind event, like an unbind listener waiting to see which when an action has been unbinded, we can just make our own using bindable events. And yes, I didn't even know you could do this, but you can literally use bindable events in the same script. But for you to do that, you have to make sure that when you fire the event, you have to fire the event after after you basically defined when the event has been fired. I don't know if that makes sense. So you see here how we have unbind event dot event connect function. You have to have the event before you can actually fire it. So this has to be on top of this. This cannot, if this is below this, if the event is below the calling or the firing, then it's not going to work. If it's in the same script, it has to be above the firing for it to work. All right. So now, let's go back to the other one where we actually unbind it. I think that's here. We're going to do task.delay. And we're going to allow ourselves to run after 2 seconds. Task.delay function 2 function. Boom. And then we're going to do basically this again. Bind, etc. Boom. Okay. So basically we're going to allow ourselves to run 2 seconds after we've been tagged. And yeah. So now with this, if we were to run now, and then we we're holding run, and then we've been tagged. Are we not tagged? I don't know why the problem was. Are we not tagged? Like, I'm confused. Hurt tag. Okay, so now we can't run, but I'm confused. Okay. Okay. Why did it not give me the hurt tag? Okay. See, now we stopped running. But now we can run again. And you gotta wait. Hold on. Gotta wait. And okay, I think I can get tagged now. So run. Got tagged. See, now we stopped running. And now we can run again after 3 seconds or 2 seconds. See? So yeah. That's basically a way to get around that. But yeah. So that's the thing. The only problem that you would probably have with this, I mean, it works for like essentially having an event that it basically tells you when an action has been unbinded. But actually for running, the problem that you could have with this is that if there's multiple tags, then it's not going to work the way it's supposed to. So let's say you're getting jumped by like 4 people, they're all putting hurt tags in you. Yeah, it's just not going to work. You'd have to do some other, like, I don't know, some other additional, like, stuff to handle that properly. But yeah, or you can literally just like have a checker here that only lets you run if the hurt tag doesn't exist. So yeah, that could work too. So you can also just add I don't know, I want to put an or here, but I'm not sure if that's right. Yeah, I might just, okay, so or character find first child, hurt tag, then return end. So yeah, that could work, and then you basically have what you were looking for. So yeah, this works too, honestly. So even if you are getting jumped, then it can still work properly, which makes you not able to, like, run again while you're still getting like jumped, if that makes sense. Yeah, because this results to true if one of the conditions is true. So if we had a tag, then it would just not proceed with the function, or if the cooldown hasn't reached this time yet, whatever, it's not going to proceed the function. So this could work. Let's double test it, make sure I'm not tripping. See up. We tagged the boy, but I'm not tagged, and I'm glitched. Okay, I don't even know what that was about. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, so yeah, don't add it, or I knew that was gonna cause some type of problem. Don't add this. I'm just do it separately, honestly. Yeah, just do this separately. And let's see, this should work now if I'm not mistaken, because yeah. Okay, so what's going on now? It was just working just before. You guys all saw it work. What's the problem now? I haven't changed anything, have I? Unbind events. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, what's the problem? Why are you still running? Let's do print. We were unbinded, and let's take out all the other like freaking things here. And that debounces way too much. Let's delete it after like 1 second, and then let's have like a 0.5 second cooldown or something. Okay, and then we tag the boy. Cool. Alright. Let's check again. Why were you still running if you were unbinded? Run function should be false. Why are you still running? Oh, wow, that's why you're still running. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. So it does work. You just have to put this. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this right here and only put this in the first one. So you would put it right here. Then we would also take out this, but then that could also cause problems. Actually, no. Balance equals false or true. Yeah, false. Yeah, it's the thing about oh boy, did you save it? Did you even save it? Okay, cool. Yeah. Alright, so now it should work the way it's supposed to. That's the thing with like debouncing. You gotta like make sure it works logically. Alright, or it makes sense logically. There you go. See now, yeah, now it works. And if we're getting jumped, it should still work, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see if I touch this and I touch it again and I touch it again. I still can't run because it's still. Oh wait, touch it again and touch it again. I mean the cooldown is probably long. Yeah, so yeah, cooldown is long. But yeah, if I get jumped, I should still not be able to use it. Oh wait, he's not gonna tag me more than once. But yeah, the gist is like, if I get jumped, I should still not be able to see. Even the see how it's still working, right? It's unbinded, but we still can't run because the hurt tag is still there. So that's why we can't run. So if I would have just not gonna run, yeah. So yeah, that's basically how you work around not having an actual unbinded event. You can just make your own using the bindable events.